Hey book lovers, Tabitha here. Books make the greatest gift because it truly is a gift that kids can open again and again. I want to share with you my top picks for book gifts, starting with my 2-year-old's absolute favorite books right now, the Max and Millie collection. It is amazing. I hear from families all the time that their children just absolutely love these books. Max and Millie are best friends and they are in every story, and in each one of them struggles with whatever the topic is, whether it's starting school, brushing their teeth, taking turns, going to bed. The child gets to read about how Max and Millie kind of work through and are okay with having to do those real life things. They just relate to them. They absolutely love those. Cannot say enough. Highly recommend for toddlers and preschoolers. And my favorite series, the illustrated storybooks. They are beautiful, padded hardcover with a ribbon bookmark that is hiding here somewhere, and a wonderful collection of stories with beautiful illustrations throughout, whether it is a topic of interest or learning some really great stories like Fables or classics. So great for children to be familiar with some of these classics that they are going to experience later in their school career. And by being familiar with them at a younger age, they are going to get more out of it later on when they experience the full version. China is one of our newest in the series, and fairy tales is one of my favorites. Just a beautiful collection of wonderful fairy tale stories. Highly recommend for really all ages. And for those school age kids, oh my goodness, our encyclopedias, whether it's world history, world geography, or science, you can actually get all three of them in paperback for $60. What an amazing gift to any home library. Usborne is brilliant at presenting information to really anyone with their beautiful illustrations and real life photos. There are QR codes throughout to take the learning online, whether because there's just a lot of interest or they need to research. That is an amazing gift for any kid or family. And maybe you're familiar with our Pullback or Wind-Up books. The Pullback are for a little bit younger who are still growing those fine motor skills. There are 4 tracks throughout the book, and you just pull back the bug or the Santa or the helicopter or the car or whatever it is, and he goes around and around on the tracks throughout the book while you read about the little story. So adorable. And the wind-up books are a little bit older. There is more to read, and there are 3 tracks throughout, and you wind up the little toy that goes with it. So much fun. And back to a little nonfiction. Usborne beginner books are just amazing. If you're familiar and you've experienced children experiencing them, you know that they are highly loved. Did you know that we have 2 amazing gift sets that have 10 books in each, whether they love science or they love animals? These are an amazing gift idea for kiddos who just love learning. And I don't know about you, but I love a great picture book with the character as a stuffed animal plush. These 2 together are an amazing gift, whether it's a book like This Is Al that you interact as one of the audience members and the reader and have laugh out loud fun with Al, or this amazing sweet story of Where Happiness Lives, where you experience the discovery of true happiness with 3 little mice who realize that maybe it's not who lives in the largest house. Or of course our famous Nibbles. If you don't have the plush yet, highly recommend Corduroy. He is so adorable and fun. And if you don't know Nibbles, Nibbles loves to nibble through books, and that's exactly what he does. In this story, we now have 3 Nibbles picture storybooks. Back to a little bit younger, I love all of our sound books. You just, actually I should turn these on first. And you just press the little sound tab on each page. There are beautiful illustrations and cutouts while A young child can experience these stories and books on their own. There are lots of great options in this series, including the newest, the Nutcracker. We'll let that music play a little bit while I show the last great option for gifts, and that is our jigsaw puzzle and books, whether it's 30-piece size or 100-piece size. You can see there the size of those. They each come with, whether it's a picture book or an activity book, or here is a very popular periodic table, 300-piece size that comes with a fun nonfiction book. Such great gifts. Happy reading.